All right, here we are with Queen Gabby herself. How you doing today, Queen?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. How you feeling?
Nervous, sweaty, mostly sweaty, stressed out.
Oh, you good. You are good. You are good. So here we are. Before we even talk about the show for August 19th, just tell us, who was Gabby before the royal family?
Gabby was a disaster, for sure. Before the royal family, I didn't have like a support system like strong enough around.
Yes.
It was hard to find friends who kind of, centered around the stuff that you like.
Yes.
Even going to Metroflex in Oceanside, like it was really difficult to just find people who wanted to grow muscle and not just be skinny little twigs.
Yes.
And just depressed. I was really, really depressed.
Wow.
For sure. So I had postpartum after my second kid, and it led into depression. And it actually is starting to rectify itself ever since I joined.
Wow. Thank you very much for sharing that. And once you joined the prep course itself, how was the journey from the prep course?
The journey was emotional. It opened up a lot of baggage, for sure. I don't think I ever forgave myself for a lot of stuff that I did. And that kind of made me revisit it and made me realize it was okay to make mistakes. It was okay I don't have to sit there and try and be Dana Lynn Bailey.
Yes.
I can be Gabby. And it was a lot of like tears, like these poor journal entries look like they were sunk in the sea.
Yeah. Wow. It just keep getting better. Next one, right?
Yeah.
And which of the journal entries stood out the most for you?
I think it was the second or the third one where it said, Coach said you have to write down what you are going to be. Like your future, what you will talk it into existence. And I remember the first thing I wrote was, I'm going to be a better mom. And I feel like I'm able to do that now. So.
Yes. You have a beautiful daughter. The hug this morning.
They're pretty to look at. That's it.
I love that energy, I'll tell you that. Met them at the show or sharing too.
They'll be there all the time.
Oh, that is amazing. And then finally getting to join the main team itself. How was that for you?
I've never been more proud of myself. And I never felt so, and I'm a 32-year-old woman. Like I've never felt so empowered.
Wow.
Until that moment, like I knew poop and made it. I did this myself with, along the way of making amazing friends. And, I'm sitting there strutting my stuff in a bikini natural for the first time.
Yes.
And that for me, like was a huge, I didn't do it with additives.
No, that is really beautiful. Good. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. And then, all the way to this very moment, right? How was just, having the discipline, right? To just change your lifestyle, right? Change everything, even focus, balance, right? All those words. How was that for you to just, maintain that?
To be honest, it's easier now. Because I know if I hit like a fault in the rocks or if I get in my head, I just text one of the girls or even, John, coach you, and I right back on plan.
Yes.
Like there's no second guessing. It's actually more exciting seeing the progress that I'm making.
Yes.
And it's become second nature now. And I'm never going to let myself get to the way it was when I joined.
Wow. Yeah, that is beautiful. And what does that mean, having that support, that you could count on anytime, any day?
I don't think I would be here without it.
Wow.
There were a lot of like hard times and, I always put on the front, like, being super funny and stuff and, making people laugh, making faces. But when it comes down to it, I don't think I would be here without the team.
Wow.
I'm so sorry.
No,
there's just like a lot going on. And, even just texting to Shanique and I was like, hey, can we meet up? But she met me and she's a mom of 3 and I'm a mom of 2. So just bawling for no reason while we're trying to practice posing with children running around.
Yes.
I've never felt so heard and like supported, even with doctors and stuff like.
Wow. That is very powerful. Yes, you're right, man. She got 3 kids and super mom.
Yeah.
Same thing with you, right? Have that support any time of the day is just so beautiful. From 4:30 in the morning.
Yep.
The energy. I don't know what time. And when is the last time? What time people go to sleep? I don't even know, man.
I don't even know anymore.
You know, but no, that is beautiful. And I'm looking forward to your show August 19th. Who are we expecting on that stage?
You are expecting one of the fiercest divas. I plan to get my T-walk down.
Yes, yes.
I know I'm going to be powerful. My personality is going to be out there. I'm going to make sure that the judges know who they're looking at.
Yes.
To be honest, I'm just more excited to represent the team. I'm so excited to look as best as I can so far, because I plan to do this a lot longer. But just know, like, you know, a royal person's up there.
Yes, yes. Oh, yeah. I mean, just like we talked about, right? Like, your lats, you were just sitting down, your lats were ready to fly. They were ready to fly away. You know, I can't wait for August 19th. There, you know, you're just going to look super amazing. And definitely, you know, we, the royal family, we're going to be the loudest in the room.
Oh, my God. I can't wait. Can't wait.
Yeah, yeah. And then, you know, before we wrap this up, if there's any word of advice you have for anyone that is watching this, that has been where you are before, and just everything, what would that be?
Don't be scared to talk to people. The biggest thing I think I learned from joining this team is you're not alone.
Yes.
You know, you may be in your head alone, and it's scary there, but there are other people who can easily pull you out. I know I've texted John, and he was like, all right, meet me at the gym in 10 minutes. And I was like, all right. And like, you know, just the support, even if it's talking or even if it's just distracting yourself with weightlifting or cardio, like,
yes,
black coffee dates, like, you're not alone. It's the best feeling in the world.
Yes, yes, you are not alone. And I'll tell you that the real family, there's no judging whatever it is, man. We always definitely hug it out and talk it out, whatever it is.
For sure.
Well, thank you very much for your time, and thank you very much for opening up and sharing with us. And we look forward to August 19th. Woo!
Oh, the Italian stallions coming.
Ooh, look at that, man. Listen, man. The energy already, man. The energy already, yo. Listen, August 19th. Just be ready, yo. Oh, man. Thank you very much for this. All right.